What's up guys, I'm Elena. Welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna show you guys how I'm going to try and attempt dip powder nails. Wish me luck. We'll see how that works out. So if you guys are interested in seeing me screw up majorly, then keep watching. So what I like to do is start by prepping my nails, and what I mean by prepping my nails, I am going to file them, push the cuticles back, buff the top of them. Now if you don't prefer to do the buffer, you can also purchase the kit. This is a drill kit that I purchased, and I got this on Amazon. But what's nice about the kit is it comes with a bunch of different drill head pieces and the actual drill itself, and it's a nice little portable drill. So if you prefer to drill your nails down, you can do that. Now if you have powder on them, if you do have dip powder on them now, the drill works the best. It definitely saves you time, that's for sure. So now I'm going to get started with the top coat, and so what you want to do is apply the bond. So this is the first step. And what's nice about this is they number everything, so it makes it so easy. You know, when you're trying to do this stuff and you're trying to work fast, it's all numbered. So anyway, first thing you want to do, apply the bond. The next step we're going to do is the base coat. So this is number 2. This is your base coat. So what you want to do is you apply this, I would say about 3/4 of the way up on the nail bed. Don't go all the way up to your cuticle. And then we're going to dip it into the natural powder. And you always go in at an angle, so kind of go in like at a 45-degree angle. So I'm going to let that dry for a minute, move on to the next one, and then I'll use the little brush to brush off the excess powder. So I like to start with one hand at a time because I just don't want to screw anything up. What you do is go ahead and just apply that first one, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little brush and you just brush off the excess powder that's sitting on that nail. Okay, and then the next thing we're going to do, we're going to apply another layer. So we're going to go ahead and apply the base to 3/4 of the nail towards the free edge. Take that and you just go in again at a 45-degree angle. And then the color that I'm using today is perfect for the summer. It's Allure, and it's like a fluorescent orange color. Okay, so here is where we get into the fun part. Again, we're going to do 2 more coats. So we're going to apply the base coat. You apply it to the entire nail. And then we're going to dip it into the color. And we go straight in at a 45-degree angle. Make sure we get the whole nail, and then tap that. Like I said, it's going to be a really cool color. I'm excited because it's more of a summery color, and I really like all these bright colors right now. Alright, so I'm going to let this one sit just for a second, and then I'm going to brush all that powder off. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the second coat, and I just apply another like thin layer on top. Don't want it to be too thick. base coat, you do not want to put too much of this on your brush just because it will make the powder really look thick. So I just try and do a very thin, smooth coat. Okay, so for this next step, I'm going to apply one more coat of base and a coat of the clear. And the reason for this is it just basically protects, the clear coat protects the color from when we do the filing. So we may have to file some of the edges down, maybe a little bit off the top if there's some little lumps, if it's not completely smooth. So this is kind of a protection for that. So again, you're going to apply the base coat to the nail, and you're going to either dip it into the clear, or what I like to do is I don't want to ruin my clear powder, because when you dip the color into the clear, color obviously gets into the clear. So what I'll end up doing is taking the clear and I will just scoop a little bit of this out. I'll put my finger in here, and then I basically just pour it over the entire nail. So that way you're not getting this color into the powder. I hope that makes sense. Go ahead and apply my base coat. And again, I'm not trying to go really heavy on this. I'm just doing just enough to completely cover the entire nail. Make sure I get every little bit of that nail. And then what I'm going to do is just take this and pour it directly over that entire color. Just like that. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just enough to where it's coating the top of that color. And now the next step is we want to use the Seal Protect. So this is step 3, and this basically is going to seal your nail and protect it from getting damaged. Now's the time that if we do see any lumps or any edges that may need to be buffed down a little bit, so here's when we'll go in and use either, we'll use our buffer, or we can use just a regular fingernail file to file down the nail. Now that I've got everything filed the way that I want them, what you'll do is you go and you wash your hands, and then we'll wipe the nail with an alcohol pad, removing all the excess dust. And then we want to apply the seal coat once again. And you want to add a really good amount. Alright, so then after we've done that, then our final step, well, we're almost done, but the next step is, this is number 4. This is the top coat. And what we're going to do is apply one layer of top coat, and you don't want it to be too thick, so just do quick, thin strokes on top of the nail, and then we'll let it dry for about 2 minutes. And then we'll do another coat, same thing, quick, thin strokes, and then just let that dry for another 2 minutes. Ooh, that stuff burns your eyes, boy. Don't get too close to it. Wow. All right, so we're gonna let this dry for about 2 minutes and then apply another coat to this. Okay, now we're going to apply the second coat of the top coat. This brush kind of like gets funky. It's really weird. But you gotta be quick when you are doing it. Now I think that's why it says apply it pretty fast. After you apply that last top coat, wait for about 2 minutes because you want everything to harden. You don't want to mess anything up because yeah, it is a lot of steps. So let those nails completely dry for about 2 minutes, and then the last thing you have to do, this is the easy part. You're going to apply the Nourish Oil. You apply this to the cuticles. I would massage them into the cuticles. It just kind of softens everything up, makes the nails look shiny, and you're done. That's it. So it sounded easy. Really wasn't that easy. But if it's gonna save me 50 bucks every time, I think it might be worth it. Anyway, if you guys do your own dip nails, please let me know what you think. If you guys find there's easier tricks, help a girl out. Anyway, thanks so much you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.